Diane in Denmark here, and rah rah rah, it's the beginning of a new week, which means, as you know by now, that we're moving Flylady Zones. You saw me last week, we were in 2 zones because we were crossing over from May to June. We were working in Zone 5, the living room, where I was talking about the 60-30-10 decorating rule. And at the weekend, I was out shopping with DD16, and don't worry, we weren't shopping, you know, big bags. We found this really fantastic second-hand, charity shop in the town where our Swedish summer cabin is, and I managed to pick up a white rug, what do you call it? Yeah, like a travel rug, a white rug to go in the living room. So there we go. I didn't spend very much money. I think it was like 20 Swedish krona, which is like a couple of pounds. So I was really pleased about that. And I spotted this Zara jacket, white jacket with black polka dots in it. I'm not sure when you're going to see it because it is roasting weather here again. And I know you've seen me wearing all my kind of summery things and dresses the last couple of weeks. It's set to continue for the next week. We're going to be 30 Celsius again at the end of the week. Anyway, I was in Zone 5 at the beginning of last week, and then we moved into Zone 1, the entryway, the porch, if you have one of those, and the dining room, and you saw me doing a wee spot of decluttering there. Anyway, this week is the second week of the month, so it's Zone 2, week 2, and that's the kitchen. Now, a wee bit different today. As you can see, my DS18, my dear son 18, he hasn't had his breakfast yet. My DD16, she is going off to sit one of her final exams. She's in 9th grade, and today it's the oral exam in English now. Of course, English as a subject in Denmark is a second language, but she's bilingual English-Danish, so I'm sure she'll be fine. Anyway, I ran the dishwasher because I've just finished my morning routine. And normally, before I would start videoing, I would, kind of clear the decks. But I know a lot of you maybe have cluttered surfaces, so if you want to declutter, put things away in the kitchen, you can do that while I'm unloading the dishwasher, and then I'm going to do a wee spot of detailed cleaning here. Now, let me just put my pom-poms down. It's a bit dark because I've got the blind. Let me see if I can make it a bit brighter. I'll just put the light on there and put on. Oh gosh, I have already got the blind up. Okay, now that's as bright as it's going to get in here. The sun is coming that way. I'm going to unload the dishwasher. Maybe you want to just put, if you've got small bits of clutter, maybe you want to put those away, and then we can do a bit of detailed cleaning together. If you're at the stage where you've got piles and piles of clutter in Zone 2, the kitchen, and you know what the piles are? They're piles of procrastination because you don't want to make the decision on what to do with it. Set your timer for 10 or 15 minutes and just work along with me, and you just work on your clutter. Let me just get the timer going. And if you're kind of all ready to go, maybe you want to go and get your little cleaning caddy. The only other thing that I have for working in the kitchen is my citric acid, because that's what I use to de-chalk the dishwasher and the kettle and our coffee machine, and you can also use it in the washing machine. Remember, citric acid, it's not, it sounds, acid, oh, scary stuff. It's a natural product. You can use vinegar, you can use baking soda, and I don't like vinegar in the hot coffee pot and in the hot kettle. I've just got an aversion to that smell. That's why I use this. Anyway, let me get started. As I said, I'm going to just unload the dishwasher, and that would be kind of my starting point. Before you start doing any kind of zone work, make sure your routines are done. And for me, my morning routine is putting away the dishes in the dishwasher. And I made pancakes this morning because DD16 is going off to an exam. It's all very exciting, because she'll be going to high school after the summer. Right. I'm going to be crashing about here, but don't worry about it. And if you've been procrastinating on doing things in the kitchen, like emptying the dishwasher, it's really fun to use the timer and use it as a stopwatch, because then you can use it to count up and see how long it takes you. You know, and often we think, oh, it's going to take hours, but it doesn't take long at all. Right, cutlery. And normally I would set the table straight from the dishwasher, but we'll probably be sitting outside again on the deck because it's such fabulous weather. Right, I've got the bottom part of the dishwasher unloaded. Here for the top is all stuff that goes behind me. And when we're in this zone, maybe you want to think about, I might put this in the dishwasher today. I'm just going to take, these are my cooking utensils. And you might also want to have a wee look and say, do I really need all of those? Am I using them? And I'm using all of them. So once I've unloaded the dishwasher, I'm going to put this one in. Anyway, and we're just going first with unloading the dishwasher. Because you see, once you've got the dishwasher unloaded, you can put other stuff in there. Surprise, surprise. Right, these are glasses. Ching, ching. Right, normally I'm saying scoosh, scoosh, but it's ching, ching here. I'm going to put this one in for washing. And the last thing that I need to do in here, I've got these water spots here, I'll just wipe it off, is put away the things that we're using to make the pancakes, so those can go away. And I've had a few questions recently. If you see, if you're following me on Instagram, you'll see the picture of my shiny sink every night, and I put out a fresh dish towel and a hand towel every day. And somebody was asking again the other day, what do I have the two for? So I don't know where you are in the world, what you normally use. In Britain, we use a tea towel, you know, a cotton tea towel, and these are ones that I always pick up when I'm on holiday. Instead of buying a souvenir that's some kind of plaque from Mallorca or some kind of weird t-shirt, and I buy some kind of tea towel or a dish towel because it's a good clutter-free gift. I use it, and then when I'm done with it, you know, they're made into rags. So I put out every day a fresh tea towel, and a tea towel is one that I use for drying up. Here's my coffee mug, the one that I got from Helene and Vibeke for my 40th, for my 50th, sorry, making myself 10 years younger. So I've got this one, and that's for drying things. And the other one, I mean, you only really need one. I mean, it's not, you don't have to have two. The other one I use just for drying my hands, and then at the end of the day, you know, once we've cleared up from dinner and everything's in the dishwasher, then I normally just use these ones just to wipe out my sink, and then I throw them in the wash. Now, they go in a hot wash along with things like towels. But, you know, it's up to you. You use what you like. Right, anyway, so that's me done there. I've got everything cleared off, and as I said, I'm going to put the citric acid in. I'm going to run that through the kettle and the coffee pot, and also the dishwasher. I won't do that until I've finished filming because you'll hear the coffee pot gurgling, and so I'll just pop that here beside my sink so I remember to do it. And the other thing that I'm going to do, that I always do when we are in the zone 2, is to take out these, in the extractor fan, my filters can go directly into the dishwasher. So that's what I'm going to do with those. I'm going to put those in. Remember, I've also got the cutlery thing in. So anything that you're not kind of washing on a normal basis or on a daily basis, you know, get those. So I'm going to put those in the dishwasher. And already I feel like I've kind of done tons of stuff with, you know, with minimal effort. Right, that's those in. Okay, so I haven't forgot about those. Okay, and then I'm going to do my usual thing. I'm going to start at the ceiling and go around with my feather duster. This is just, you know, a Flylady feather duster that I've put on, attached with sellotape on a stick. So I'm just going to go around. I don't think there are many cobwebs today, but who knows? Hold on, let me just get my timer. And this is another task. It just takes like a minute. It makes such a difference. Oh, there's a wee bit of cobweb there. Good. Okay, I'm just going over the lights that are over here. Can you see those ones? Yeah, a wee bit of. Oh, and a wee bit up there. Right, I don't think there's any on this side. There we are. And the good thing about having it on this is just an old mop handle. You can kind of, you know, extend it as much as you want, and also you can go under furniture with it. So anyway, that's that done. All right. Let me see, what can I do next? I know I want to wipe off the surfaces. And what am I going to use for that? I think I'm just going to use a damp Flylady cloth. And when we're in zone 2, you may want to think about what is it that you need to get for this area. Do you need to get some, are you running low on kitchen roll, on dishwasher tabs? Right. And I'm not moving everything off, I'm just kind of lifting up and giving a wipe. There we are. That's that one done. Oh, and while I'm here, I'm going to do the window because I know I've told you before, I clean the windows on the inside when I'm in the zone. When we get to that part in the weekly home blessing hour where it says, you know, shine windows, mirrors, glass doors, I do it by zone. So when I'm in zone 2, I do the windows in here, and then when I'm in zone 3, upstairs in the bathroom, I'll do the windows there. Right, let me just checking. And I don't get out a bucket of water, and just a quick scoosh. This is a glass cleaner that we buy here in Denmark. It's environmentally friendly, not been tested on animals, blah blah blah. You know the story. And that's the other reason why I don't need to change clothes when I'm cleaning, because I'm not using anything that's toxic, and nobody's going to be getting, you know, allergies from it. So, right, a wee scoosh. Scoosh, here we go. One done. Leave that open for a wee minute because it's so hot here. Normally I just kind of climb up on the windowsill and do that one, but I'm not doing that because I had some rude comments because I hadn't, you know, I was up there with my big bahookie showing, so I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to go around behind it and go and do the back door, which is made of glass. So scoosh, a quick scoosh there. Listen, I hope you're working. Don't just think because I'm behind the camera that I can't see you. top of the door down to the bottom. And you may live somewhere where you have screens on your window. Maybe now is the time to give those a wipe down. Right, so that's that. As I say, once I'm finished filming, I'll hop up here and do the big window that looks out to the garden, the one that you see from my Instagram photo. Another thing is I'll be running citric acid. How long have we got? Oh yeah, okay, listen, I'm going to go for a few minutes more because I haven't done the rest of the counter here, so I'm going to do that. And remember, it doesn't have to be, you don't need to do 15 minutes every day. You can pick one of the Flylady missions that are on at flylady.net. What I normally do is take my, you've seen my control journal, and I've printed off the cleaning lists, and I just check through that. That's where, you know, I've written in, you know, citric acid, all those kind of things. So just pick a few things. This. And I'll just wipe down the appliances. Just going to wipe down the outside of the coffee machine, the coffee maker and the kettle. Always makes a difference, just a quick wipe. There we go. And this is, when I make like a single cup of tea, I've got my little place to put the tea bag, because the tea bag can be used twice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly clean off this tray. This is where, this is an old tray that I had that I just used to put on the coffee machine and the kettle, and it stops, you know, any kind of drips from the coffee that end up here and not on the wooden counter. So I'm just going to give that a wash. It's a bit noisy today, all these noises, but hey ho. Well, that's that. Looking nice and fresh. Okay, I'll just get it. Just dry it off. Look at that, nice and clean. Yeah, I was saying you don't have to do the 15 minutes. You know, I'll put a link up there to a playlist that I have. You know, the series with me working in zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, zone 5. But as I've said before, that seems to be one of my phrases. As I said before, most of my kind of cleaning and decluttering I do when I'm waiting, say, for, you know, the kettle to boil. If I'm having a cup of coffee, I'm waiting for the kettle to boil. I'll just kind of open a drawer and see, you know, are there any boxes that can be thrown away? I'll maybe just wipe down a surface. So it doesn't, you know, you don't have to spend hours and hours. Right, that's that done. Okay, I'm just going to move along this way. And when I get to the end, I'm going to call it a day, because I think my DS18, I can hear him. I think he would like to get in and get his breakfast. Right. I'm just going to use a wee bit of spray here. I've got, this is a kitchen spray that you don't need to wipe it off with water afterwards. You can just use a damp cloth. And it's got a wee bit of essential oils in it, so it's quite good. But we have a wooden worktop, so that works really well for us. And it gives it its shine. And maybe you've got a project that you want to do in the kitchen. You may have seen me, I think it was about 3 months ago, I sanded down the counters here and the table. And I wasn't, you know, getting out the mask and the big sanding machine. I just used a piece of sandpaper, you know, dried it off, and then put on the linseed oil. So these things, hold on, I'm just moving the bread bin because you're sitting on top of the bread bin. Don't dangle your legs. Right, oh, hold on, pom-poms, move those out of the way. Oh, hold on, I've got my book here. Oh, sorry, I had to stop recording there. I know you're maybe looking at my videos because you're like desperate to, you know, to be cleaning and decluttering, but please make sure that you also take some time to do some pampering every day. You know me, I love my reading, and I'm going to stop it here. So once I'm done, I'm going to get this done. But please make sure that you take some time to do something for you, you know, paint your nails, or go outside for a wee walk with the dog, or just sit with your feet up with a cup of coffee. I like to read because it takes me, oh gosh, there's some weird insect outside. That takes me completely out of things, you know, that or playing some CSGO. It takes me completely away from reality, and it's just enough to kind of recharge my batteries, and then you can get back into the cleaning and decluttering, whatever you have to do. Anyway, I'm going to stop it here. I've made a wee indent in the cleaning in here in zone to the kitchen. I'm going to run the dishwasher, I'm going to get my de-chalking going, and I'm going to let my DS18 in and have his breakfast. I won't be checking in with you tomorrow, there will be no video, but you will see me around on Instagram because I'm now onto summer schedule. Anyway, that's it for me. Diane in Denmark saying, live long and prosper. May the Danish sugar be with you. Please take some of our heat, and I'll probably see you on Wednesday. Okay, bye for now.